And somebody come up to you talking about, well, if I were you, you ain't me. You ain't me. It's like the preacher who tried to connect with my pastoral colleague. And he said, oh man, I know how you feel because I've been there. No, you don't, because you're not me. What is not needed is a subconscious, narcissistic way of shining the spotlight on me. But something to aid the person who is suffering. It is for this reason that I want you all to hear me when I say it. It is for this reason that pastoral care classes, especially with clergy and deacons, are important. Because the objective of pastoral care, when ministering to a person going through the pain of suffering, is not, somebody shout now, it's not to superimpose your belief system on them, but to gather what they need in order for you to be effective in assisting them through their season of suffering. I told you I was going to be bored. But I got to help you. I got to help you. Because I do not want you as the sheep God placed in my care, hurting and not realizing that you're doing more damage than you're good. To help us with this, we must further examine the life of Job, as he is now entering into a deep depression because of his suffering. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me he loved the Lord and he got depressed? You mean to tell me there's no way in the book of Job where God said that he was possessed with demons because he got depressed? You mean to tell me that he didn't have to choose between being depressed and loving the Lord, that he found himself in a depressed situation, but he still loved the Lord? I'm going to melody it all. Here it is. In this deep depression because of his suffering, Job, by the hands of Satan, not only lost his livelihood and his children in chapter 1, which began with suffering, coupled with his wife losing her mind earlier in chapter 2. You know, you still trying to hold on to your integrity? Man, you better curse God and die. Right? You're sitting here looking a mess. But what pushed Job to the edge was when he lost his good health. Satan unleashed such an illness on Job that Job, Wednesday night, in the poetic prose of the dialogue, felt that death, now listen to this, Job felt that death was better than what he was experiencing. However, before articulating this in chapter 3, it was on his mind while on the mound of mourning. He sat in deep, agonizing grief, wondering like many people who suffer, Lord, what have I done to make this race so hard to run? Sitting on the mound of mourning with no one to understand what he was experiencing. He didn't have any children. His wife said what she had to say and she vanished out the picture. He's sitting there suffering all by himself, sitting on the mound of mourning without there being any understanding of what precipitated God to pull the bottom from underneath. Sitting on the mound of mourning, working diligently to keep his faith. Because the truth of the matter is that your faith is tested not when things are well, but when all hell is broken. That's when faith is tested. I'm sure I got about 50 of you here to say amen. Let me help you with something. If you ever desire to know or understand how much trust and faith you really have in God, just flip through the Rolodex of your mind and look at how you responded when the waves of affliction swept over your soul and the sunlight was hidden from you. You really want to determine how much faith and trust you have in God? Faith in God is revealed when Satan has unleashed the hellhounds in your life and nothing seems to be working out in your favor. See, it's easy for Christian folk to have faith in God when all is well, when the bills are paid, when the suit fitting right, when all seems to be well in your house. Oh yeah, that is real easy to have faith in God when all is well. And this was Satan's argument to God in chapters 1 and 2. But when your faith is met with faithful circumstances, let me tell you something about the benefit of a faithful circumstance. F-A-T-E-F-U-L. There is a benefit to a faithful circumstance. The benefit is that it will either result in your faith rising to the top or it'll be the lid on your proverbial coffin. That's what happens with a faithful circumstance. Job was sitting on the mound of mourning. And as he was sitting, the writer declares that his boys showed up. His homies showed up. Good to have some boys that you can depend on when you're suffering. His boys showed up. They traveled from around the different regions of northern Arabia after hearing of Job's suffering. And they decided to gather together to offer sympathy and advice. Stay right there. All right. Now, let me drop something off for free. Be careful who comes to offer you sympathy and advice when you're going through. I don't care how long you know them. Don't care who they are. You have to be careful. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? When folks come offering sympathy and advice. Now, let me help you with the reason why. It's right there in the text. Because see, one thing, let me back up for a minute. Every word in the Bible has relevance. So it's there for a reason. So there's a reason why it talks about Eliphaz and Bildad and so forth. Now, his boys come down and see Job's boys. Eliphaz, watch this now. Eliphaz's name means wisdom. Come on. Well, Job's other boy, Bildad, name means son of contention. Come on. Y'all see what he's doing? His last boy, Zophar, name means doubtful. Come on. He was visited by his boys. Job was being visited by someone who thought they knew everything. Someone who's always struggling. And somebody who was going to doubt everything. That's who came to visit him. And this is why you have to be careful who comes to see about you. Rather comes to offer sympathy and advice because they can easily come bringing and giving you something you do not need. Let's go a little bit further. Because to understand Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar is to understand that although they were coming to offer sympathy and to give some advice, their intentions weren't right in the first place. They were coming to console Job, which is honorable if the intentions were pure. Now, I say this because some folk just come to see about you just to be nosy. Come on, talk to me. Am I right about it? Yeah, they do. They come just to be nosy, just to find out if what they heard was true. It's in the book. Because his boys heard of what was going on with Job, and they had to see it for themselves. But also in coming, they had to offer their opinion about what they perceived was going on. Now, this is important to the lesson. You don't learn this until